Got to give Florida some credit. Pretty good team.
Yeah, just echo what I said in the opening statement. Okay, yeah, I think it's one of the best coaching jobs in college basketball to this point. When you win a national championship, you lose your three-guard rotation, and to be right back in the position they are now. Florida's built a program, and they've sustained success. And so, yeah, they played well, and they're as good as advertised.
Your team's obviously been on the losing side of these last 8-9 games now, but the effort has been there. Do you like what you've seen from an effort standpoint, even specifically today?
Yes and no. I think there's two types of effort that are required for basketball. It's possession by possession. And then it's the full body of work. And I think for the most part, the full body of work is improved, I guess, in these last two games for sure. But it's still those individual possessions. And basketball, unique to really any other sport, it's just the connection of those five guys on the court. I've said it before, you can have four guys playing the game about as well as you can play it. And then if one guy makes a mistake or makes a lack of effort mistake or just is in the wrong position, it can be exposed immediately against teams like Florida. So I continue to have a lot of respect for our players. It's a really difficult time we're going through right now, but we show up to practice every day. Guys really wanted to win today. This game was really important to us. Again, thanking the fans and the students that continue to come out. We really appreciate it. We don't take it for granted.
You might have just answered this too, but what do you think, if anything, this team might be lacking right now that would kind of get them over the hump to win these games?
Well, I think there's a lot of things in that, and you guys don't need me to tell you, but rebounding continues to be an issue. We still struggle to kind of have everybody's best personality on a given night. In sports, you hear the word alpha a lot, and leader, and dog, and all this stuff, and we just haven't had consistent performance from the guys that we need to do that each night. So just a lot of things, like you got to, have 4 or 5 guys in double-figure scoring to win games in this league in February and to win games in March. Florida was a great example of that tonight. So there's just a lot of things going on with our team right now. We just continue to fight and still have opportunity left. Looking forward to practicing on Monday, and next opportunity to play, I think, is Wednesday.
You guys have 4 games left in the regular season. What are you hoping to kind of learn or see out of this group in that span?
Just encouraging the guys to like Malik said, I thought he said it really well, nobody likes a crybaby. There's no victim around here. We get an opportunity every single day to be at Ole Miss, to play in the SEC, to practice with each other, to play with each other, to prepare with each other. Just continuing to make sure the guys understand it's kind of how life works too. Like, there's no value in looking behind. There's not a lot of value in looking too far ahead, but the beauty of this deal of life, basketball, is no different. It's kind of trying to live where your feet are and understanding that each day you have an opportunity. And, change is a hard thing. If you want different results, you have to change. This is one of the most difficult things to do is to change as an individual player, as a team, and that's what we need to do. The results aren't where we need to be, so obviously we need to make some changes. So each day is about each player trying to make some changes in a positive direction, our coaching staff trying to make some changes in a positive direction. So a lot of opportunity left, a lot of chances to play at home. Senior night on the horizon, a chance to compete in the SEC tournament, which gives an automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. Just got to keep fighting, and for the most part, that's what we've done the last month or so.
How important are guys like Malik right now with that outlook that he had up here?
Yeah, we got a lot of character in our locker room. Sometimes people perceive the players as the only thing they see is game day, and we're in the midst of a lot of really hard times right now. But I can assure you, we got a lot of character in our locker room. There's no quitting there. Guys continue to compete, want to be coached, and play together. I've been really hard on Malik because Malik has really high expectations for himself. Malik's very specific in what he would like to do in the next year, 5 years, 10 years of his life. And so I think the biggest gift I can give Dia is to continue to believe in him, but also be really demanding on him. And I appreciate Malik letting us coach him, and we're going to continue to keep fighting. He's had some good individual games lately, and I know he's just starving for one of these performances to relate to a win, as I am. And I want that for Malik too.
You mentioned change a lot, and if you're willing to expound upon this, are there anything that you or your coaching staff have kind of do to implement change within this team this season that's kind of been uncomfortable?
Yeah, every day. Whether it's the format of practice, whether it's the time in our schedule, whether it's the delivery of messages, whether it's what we're asking the guys to do and the time that they have to commit to basketball each day. So yeah, like the same thing I tell my daughters. You want a different result, then you got to do some different things to get there. And so that's one thing I can say about us is we're continuing to try. Like, we're continuing to do everything we can. That's some positive in tonight's game. It's a really good team we're playing, and we probably played it well enough to be within 3 or 4 possessions at halftime. Probably shouldn't have been 11. Felt like it should have been 6 or 7. In the second half, we basically played even for a long time, which there's some value in that. We're playing Florida, but we were trying to win the game today. We weren't trying to keep the game close. And some of the things that we tried about the middle of the second half were just punches. And when you throw a punch, you leave yourself open to be punched. So we probably could have played this safer tonight and got out of here with a morale loss, but that's not what we're going to do. We're never going to do that. And so some of the things that happened in the second half, we were just trying to be our most aggressive self. And Florida, like most good teams do, they made us pay when we tried some things strategically different. They made us pay.
You talk about 10 4-minute quarters. You guys won 4 of them tonight, but on the scoreboard, is there some value in that?
Absolutely. Yeah, 10 4-minute games in every game. There's some opportunities to actually win the basketball game sometimes in a 4-minute segment. We haven't had many of those runs. Like, you think about our team, we've had some great crowds. We haven't given our crowd the opportunity to really help us kind of kick the door open and win a game early. And so, yeah, what you're trying to do is trying to win the game in some of these 4-minute games. You cannot lose the game in a 4-minute game. You can't look up and have a 16-2 run or something like that. You can't have that. I thought again tonight, there's going to be a lot of these 4-minute games in this game where we went toe-to-toe, nose-to-nose with Florida. But a couple of those 4-minute games that got away from us.
All right, thanks, y'all.
Appreciate it.